Now let's begin with login and logout. So in the next sessions we have just completed registration process. Now let's do login and logout for our application. So I simply make one HTML file called login.html and I simply extend with our base HTML. Here also based on HTML and block title, which means login, and block title and block content and in block content. So div class container, now div class to row justify content around, and simply write s3 class text center and login form. So here I will write again sim, then form method equals to we are posting something, and action, then CSRF token. As I have already told you the meaning of CSRF token, so I don't need to tell about this again. If you haven't understood the CSRF token, please see the registration video. I have already told you the CSRF token meaning. So let me input. I will write label. Okay, label for username, and let me put type text, name equals to username, placeholder, enter your username, and class to form -control. So label for again can write password, and I simply write password. So input type equals to password. We are writing password so that the input type should be password, and if you label for the first name last name, you can use input type equals to text password, placeholder, enter your password, and simply like class equals to form -control. I'm breaking the line, so button type equals to submit, class equals to btn button dot success, login. So now we need to render this template by creating form, by creating method. So login page, so div dot login page request, so return render request /login.html, and we need to give a path for it. So inside this url.py of your main application, simply give path, then login /views.login page, name equals to login. So let me move towards the navbar, and if I okay, then let's ignore this sound. So let me run. So in order to run, you need to activate your virtual environment and go to C root of your project and simply type python manage server run server. So if I hit enter, and if I simply report, then register. So I think I have already registered, login. So then here its login template has been rendered. So we have successfully rendered the template. Now we need to do something in our views.py in order to authenticate the authorization. So in order to log in, we need to do something in login page. So let's start. If I need to import something called auth for login and logout from Django.country.auth, import authenticate login command logout. Okay, and simply if request method equals to post username equals to request post equals to username, password equals to request post equals to password, and authenticate, so username equals to username, password equals to password. If user, or you can simply write here an user, so if the user is not none, login request the user, so we are requesting, and we can see that we can directly redirect to our home page, then /home. I think the URL is yes, home, else. So if not, then message error request, and simply write username or password is incorrect. Then I think our job is done, our work is done, so we need to face the error message also. So go to here and type simply type outside of form. Okay, then it will be okay. If messages and if, so for message in messages and for, so span tag style color is red, then I simply write class batch dot then we can simply write warning, then color red, then the message. So here, so if I enter, then if I write something here, and if I hit, then you can see username or password is incorrect. So I think there is some mistake after, let me do. So if I enter, so yeah, username or password is incorrect. So let me fetch. Okay, you see this error message is fetch. So if I enter, and if I type something, and password is something, if I enter, username and password is incorrect. So I think what I have done it. So to work, if redirect to, or if login the requester user author home. So okay, let me create another user. Okay, then let me fetch login, and if I enter, so here we are moving towards the home page. Whenever we log in, we redirect to home page. That means our login process is done. We successfully log in our home page. Now let's move towards the logout page. So write logout page request, and logout should be request, and if you want logout, then simply we are moving towards the login. So here login, then we need to do something in navbar, and I simply write here okay station login. So after login, so here's logout. It's like if requester user is authenticated, and the user is authenticated, and you can simply here write user the username, and else login. So and if this is a template tag, so here I think I haven't written the path, so simply logout views dot logout page name equals to logout. You need to do this here. Logout page logout we are requesting, and if the user is logout, it will direct ERC will redirect to login page. So I think our job is done. Let me here and login. Yes. Oh sorry, you need to do logout. So if I enter, then you can see username has been fetched. Username is Muksam. So if I did enter, then author is no register name is space. Sorry, I make a simple mistake. So here auth. So if I wait enter, then you can see we redirect to login page. Whenever the user is log out from the page, he or she will redirect to login page in order to log in order to redirect to home page. So if I type some, then so here, then if I hit sorry, then you can see we successfully redirect to home page. That means our this register process login and logout is successful. So you login, and this user, if he is authenticated, and username passport. If user is not known, login. If the user is not empty, then he or she will redirect to login page. So if the user here, then redirect to page, then message an error. If the user has forgot, the user incorrect the passport or username, then it's should be fetch and authenticate, login, logout, successfully done. So I hope you understood this whole authentication and authorization process. So in the next sessions, in the next part, we are going to do some CRUD operation. First create, we have to done create, update, delete and read. So see you in the next part. Thank you.